Yeah, we are back with lovely. You know, go down. I was going to do a joke about, I was like, you know what? I, I, I'm gonna play some more. You know, go that time. Uh, just seeing real, really just got me a little bit more interested, quite frank. Um, but hell,
んだよ。ついてくんな。
and it's not just because our black lace pantsuit. Please, please don't make assumptions. It's not that at all. Mm. Well, yeah, this isn't a situation where I don't where this isn't a situation where I don't want anyone to think we're together. Getting down may have been the right call, but I'm gonna say this because it's relevant. But smoking does shorten your life. Blah blah blah. It's bad for your health. Yada yada. Yeah.
あっそ。
It didn't look like she cared. Well, I mean, it's, shit. I mean, she should, she shouldn't be smoking so early. I mean, but I would think she's like past at least 18 or something, right? Mm, that's fine then. Mm. Her health, her health was no concern for today.
受動喫煙だっけ？周りにいるやつが一番健康に悪いそうだぞ。
Uh, I mean, yeah, mm,
あなたの健康が心配でどうたら。帰れよ。
fair.
うせろ。
Excuse me. Well, damn, girl. I don't like punks, so it's my sweet. Okay, I don't like punks, so it's in my nature to do the opposite of what you tell me.
ちうぜ。
Punk was an outdated word at this point, though. But between the super flashy hair and smoking habit, that was probably a fitting word for her. Oh, please don't blow it in my face. She carelessly took a puff from a cigarette. She was so cute. What a waste. Yeah. Okay, don't smoke. I'd say smoking makes her a bit more hotter, so quite frank. Mhm. Seems like well, it seems like a pretty awful scene. Hmm. Give me. It seems like a pretty awful scene if you ask me, but but I would just overlook it. I'm not about to stop you or anything. I'm just curious, why do you smoke? I had no interest in tobacco, and it was a question I often posed to smokers. I wonder what was so much fun about those fumey things. I mean, okay, as a non-smoker myself, quite frank, I would think it's just the relief of smoking. Uh, what do you think the reason is? Because it's cool or something?
うん。正解。
I mean, fair, fair, huh?
かっこつけてんの。
She took a huge drag. She took a huge drag off of it.
テレビだとタバコ吸ってる男って、うだつの上がらねえおっさんばっかりだけど、女はいい女系のかっこいい感じだろ？
Yeah.
だから吸ってんの。
Okay. I mean, okay to be cool. Okay. That was a very 90s excuse. I doubt that was the real reason behind it. but she did look like she wanted to elaborate any further. Sorry. Oh, anyway. I shouldn't really pry into the subject too much anyway, as it would just make the mood even worse. I also want to say something. If you don't mind, please go on YouTube and freaking vote in the community post. Um, gonna be trying to say Uta on freaking this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So it's gonna be one of those freaking days. I want to know, what you what do y'all want? Um, uh, would y'all like me to do it live on freaking on YouTube, uh, live on Twitter X, or just upload on YouTube? Um, for the record, I I think I think I can do it on freaking on Twitter, but on X, Twitter X, I just need to do it. I would say probably the right way, or figure out how to do it right, and I can probably do it. So that's gonna be something. But anyway, mm. Oh, that reminded me. Were you the were you the one who got suspended?
ん
Yeah, that's a good question. Ooh, okay. I love this little cute scene when she looks at us. So adorable. I heard some student came back from suspension today, and it caused a quite commotion earlier. I would think it's her, right?
人目は避けたつもりだったけど、見られたか。
uh, looks like I hit the nail on the head. She took another drag and looked frustrated.
まあ、騒ぎにはなるわな。
Okay.
まだ停学処分中の生徒が入ってくれば、先行どもも騒ぐだろうさ。
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're still suspended? What are you doing back here? Huh? You're still suspended? Exactly. All Raina said was someone who got suspended showed up. That's why I was convinced her suspension was over. Was I wrong? She was similar to a terrorist or a dog, in the sense that she was an unwelcome trespasser. If they already told you're suspended, why not stay suspended? I mean, I would think you want to stay suspended. If I could get away with it, I would. I would love to be suspended for a little while longer.
うるせえな、関係ねえだろ。
Well, did she have nothing to do at home or something? Ugh, scary. Ugh. Regardless, I keep pressing her for more. Is there some reason why you wanted to come back to school? Some reason?
うるせえ。
Okay, damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Shit. So bossy. Uh, that was as far as I got. She packed well, she packed way of a punch wait, she packed way more of a punch than I did, and all I could do was to fall silent. Uh, okay. Both of us were at a loss for words.
時間切れ。
Huh? Huh?
こいつは俺だけのものにしたかったんだけどな。
Okay.
誰にも言うなよ。
That you smoke? Huh? Whoa. Okay, what are we looking at?
始まっちまった。
The sunset? Whoa, that's pretty. What a view. And holy crap. Okay, look at the freaking what you call it? It's got the waters moving and shit. I followed her line of sight. The sun was in a progressive setting and sinking into the lake. Hammer Lake wasn't an ocean, but you could still see the horizon since it was over kilometers away. Since it was 4 kilometers wide. My bad. Excuse me. Uh, the lake was much longer than I originally thought, especially when I could see it from a place as high as its roof. The set, wait, the sun setting on the horizon. A view that should only be visible out on the Sea of Japan. This is kind of nostalgic.
懐かしい。
Hmm? Yeah, I saw this kind of thing a few times when I was a kid. I played here a lot. I played here a lot as a kid. Excuse me. Uh, my friends and I would always play, would always stop playing just as the sun would start to set and gaze out at this same exact view. Mm. I had stopped coming back here to play at some point and had forgotten all about it, but even now I found it breathtaking. It act it, It felt more incredible now than back then, perhaps because of how we wait, perhaps because how high up we are. Okay. I've only looked up at the sky from the ground level at the time, but it made a world of difference now that I was on Earth. Hmm. Enough that it felt wait, enough that it made wait, enough that it made me memorized.
念押しするけど、誰にも言うなよ。
Okay.
少なくともこの場所はな、俺だけの特等席なんだ。
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to though. There were other people I wanted to show this place to, but this view was a treasure. I was only out here. I was only out here. Wait, yeah, yeah. I was only out here. Uh, Cedar dumb luck, but I was sure she would be upset if I took any more of this experience away from her. Mm. That was how worthwhile the view was. Wait, that was worth wait that was wait that was how worthwhile a view it was. Okay, I feel stupid. Hi. Yes, you're looking. Is this why you went out of your way to come back to school while you were suspended? Okay, hit the nail on the head. She clicked her teeth, she clicked her tongue, seemingly annoyed by my comment, and turned away. Mm. We well, we've only known each other for less than 10 minutes, and her attitude left a lot to be desired. With that said, her reason for coming to school while suspended, mind you, was kind of endearing.
お前さ、
Hmm? What's up?
お前、ゴールデンタイムって知ってる？
E- This is the name of the game. The holiday in May.
ウィークじゃなくてタイム。
Okay. Oh, not Golden Week. Oh, I know. Just kidding. This this may have been this may have been the scenario's beauty at work, but Ria suddenly became much more talkative than before. with oh damn, okay. With only the butt of her cigarette left, she stuffed it out using her portable ashtray. Where is it? I don't see it. Mm.
テレビ局がよく言うだろ。
Oh, what was it again? The time of day that with the highest rating with the highest ratings?
まあ、それが正解。夜7時から9時だか10時だかまで。
Okay, 7 o'clock at night till 10. Wait till 9 or 10. Okay.
何かをするのに最高な時間ってこと。
Okay. Yeah. She's come to that liberal interpretation.
これが俺のゴールデンタイムなんだ。
Ah, okay.
この時間、日が落ちていき、夜になる一歩手前。ほんのひととき現れる輝きの時間。何もかもが暮れてしまう手前の一瞬。
Fair,
ほ
okay.
んの一瞬だけある世界のすべてが輝くとき。
It definitely is the best. She's out. Mm, mm. Okay, let's see. All right. The setting sun reflected upon the lake and made the world more wait, it made the world appear even wait it made the world appear an even more brilliant shade of golden time, a glimmer perfectly befitting the name that was before us as we spoke.
この湖に入った者は輝ける永遠の時間へ旅立つことになる。
Hmm.
昔ある人が言ってた。永遠の中に金色が沈んでいく。
Okay.
この湖はこれまで何回この金色を沈めたんだろう。永遠に近いくらい輝く時間を閉じ込めたのかな。
You sure are romantic. Yeah.
中二病って言いたきゃ言っていいぞ。
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but I mean, you sure?
蹴り落とすけど。
Okay, you sure are romantic. She did seem kind of delusional to me. I mean, all that smoking does that to you, probably. But she also sounded like a romantic. Sentimental feelings like that were ones of the few things that made sense to me. Excuse me. The sentiment of sinking into the unknown darkness and having no one to rely on. I experienced that plenty today. Seeing something so incredible gave me a bit of salvation, and I understood that feeling as well. Hey, at long last, the sun set.
閉門まであと15分。
Okay, well, you want to go out? Time to go?
あ、
Okay. Mm. We headed out together for whatever reason. You live in the dorms too, right?
うん。
Where then? Then we headed toward the same place. Well, she pro- she probably lives on a special side or something. You know, the thing that had me a bit worried was mummer. The folly between the front door and my room. The vast space fell silent the moment I stepped inside the building, and the girls gathered around instantly grew quiet. Of course, wait, excuse me. Of course that would happen if the Academy's biggest troublemakers, Rhea included, who was currently suspended, both came waltzing in at the same time. Um, maybe we should have, wait, maybe we should have come back at separate times.
うぜえのは一緒だろ。気にすんな。
Fair. I mean, though. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Well, I don't get. Okay, she's suspended though, right? She's suspended. S- I mean, I guess the rules. I guess they're like fuck. I guess she's like fuck the rules. I don't care. What you gonna do? Stop me? I mean, she's probably a violent one, so it's like yeah. What you gonna do? Stop her? Are you gonna try and stop her? I mean, she's got them skinny arms, but I mean, she could. She can probably kick some ass. We crossed through the foliage together. Uh, Same floor. Those stairs were as intense as ever. Wait, were as intense as ever. But it was ever so slightly comforting to split their glares with her. I headed to my room. Well, okay. See you later. Real fault. Uh, is she our new roommate or something? I, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. But she said okay. But she said her rooms on her room is in the dorm. Please, please be our roommate. That'd be so awesome. That'd be so awesome. The guest rooms were located excuse me. Um, okay. The guest rooms were located along this hallway, and as soon as that thought came to mind, she unlocked the door next to mine. Oh, even better. I mean, even better. Huh? We're neighbors?
言わなかったっけ？
No, you did not.
お前がマリア・ビショップのファンなことはメールでは出回ってないから安心しろ。
Oh no. Uh, she's got the blackmail. Yes, she had just heard it through the wall. So you were the one who slammed on the wall to shut us up the other day.
壁薄いんだからもうさせないよう静かにしろ。
Okay, sorry. She disappeared into her room with a self-satisfied smile. I was a little surprised, but she'll probably make she'll probably make for a decent neighbor, with Raina being a solid runner-up. Yeah, actually, I think Raina might be better. I think Raina might be a better neighbor, though. Quite frank, though quite frank, if Raina is like how okay, if Raina is like, I mean no, if Rhea is like how Marshall is from Making Lovers, um, just to come the fuck on over and shit like that whenever. I think I'm gonna just love her. Nice to meet you, neighbor. Thought, oh well, excuse me. We got nothing. Her response to my greeting was a courteously shut door. Well, this worked out swimmingly enough. And with that, oh no. Hi. Oh, well, I said, oh damn, that look. Oh, still delicious as ever. She looked fine though, very fucking fine.
彼女と仲良くなられたんですか？
Oh, I swear, I wish I could be that. Wish I could be this fucking arm right now. Wish I could be this arm. Well, we at least said hi to each other. She looked sad. Joseki looked somewhat bothered by this development. I mean, we got another friend, and I guess she wants to be a part of it, maybe. Uh, uh, she probably assumed the troublemakers are banding together. Ria and I weren't exactly close, but I would rather keep that information to myself and let her stew. Yeah, I hope it bothered her. Jocelyn quickly collected herself.
まあいいです。
Oh, oh gosh, yes. Okay, okay, princess.
はい、今日の夕飯。
Nice dinner. Oh, yeah, thank you. Probably the same crappy meal as both as always, right? As I, s- excuse me, I was in a much better mood than wait, I was okay. Wait, I was in a much better mood after meeting Ray. Hmm. But I was faced with a gloomy reality upon returning to my room. Uh, was I only safe when I was back in my bedroom? The same room, excuse me, the same room that had been assigned to me, and the one where I could avoid the stares of the other boardies.
ちょっとよろしいでしょうか？
Hi, hello. Oh, you're the cute little girl from earlier. Look, she looks a little bit tomboyish though, quite frank. Hmm. Uh, I was the only one around. I was the only one around. Ria couldn't hadn't came out of her room. Me? Hi.
はい、
Yes. There was no possible way they could have spoken to the wrong person.
私、一年の栗生茜って言います。
Akane? Okay. Hello.
お名前を伺ってもよろしいですか？
Yes, sure. Oh, sorry. Ichino, Aura.
市松先輩ですね。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, hi. She was quite the energetic girl. There was a certain something about her appearance that felt out of place at an academy filled with a bunch of snobby rich kids. Aren't you the girl from before?
はい、何度かご挨拶を。
Okay, hi. Oh, I think you were also doing radio co-plays, whatever.
そうです。毎朝の日課です。
Okay. This sure took me back since this sure took me back. I've had similar exchanges with upperclassmen at my old school too. Are you the athletic type or by chance?
私、陸上部なので、バリバリの体育会系です。
Ah, oh, track and field. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I see. Is that why you're so energetic?
よく言われます。私的にはこれが普通なんですけど。
Okay. Um, it's nice to see a blonde and black-haired girl around. Eh, So I mean, we got somewhat of a variety a little bit. So what do you need from me?
ご挨拶です。
Okay. Sure.
同じ寮で暮らす先輩にはご挨拶をしないと失礼じゃないですか。
Fair. Looks like she had a sporty personality. Down. What? Okay, yeah. Okay, looks like she had a sporty personality down to her very core. I was raised in a similar environment, so I don't mind it in the slightest.
えっと、
Yes.
ですね。
y-
その、
Yeah. Huh?
何を話そうか忘れちゃいまして。
Okay.
うん。
This-
それでは、自己紹介の続きを。
Okay. Sure. You got this. Yeah, you
あり
can do
がとうございます。頑張ります。
it. Okay. She seemed both easy and difficult to deal with. What a complicated girl.
さっきも少し話しましたけど、私、陸上部なんです。短距離、100メートルの選手をやってます。
Okay.
ちなみに自己ベストは11秒73です。
Okay, that's pretty good. Wow, that's fast.
先輩、陸上にはお詳しいんですか？
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, girl, back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, no, not it's not specific, not essentially. I mean, specifically, whatever. I was comparing it to my own time.
ああ、なるほど。ありがとうございます。
Yeah. Uh-huh. She was faster than most men I knew. In fact, her time was faster than mine.
でも、今はちょっとタイムが落ちちゃってまして、自己ベストの記録も1年前のものなんです。
I mean, she probably gained extra weight, you know. Them boobas are quite heavy, you know, ma'am. Them boobas are quite heavy, so, yeah, it's kind of hard, them damn weapons of hers over a year ago.
膝の怪我で最近まで起用してました。今はもう良くなりまして、コーチの指示をもらいながら個別練習中です。
Okay, okay. Your knee, huh? That must have been rough.
半月板損傷ですね。お医者様と相談しまして、保存療法、というやつで治療をしました。
Okay. It doesn't hurt anymore?
はい、痛みはもう大丈夫ですね。今は筋トレと軽いランニング、あとは水泳で体力作りをしてます。
Okay, that's good. See, I see. That was a precise treatment regimen. That was a precise treatment regimen, and given this academy's facilities, they probably had a support system and rehabilitation centers on site. Are the communities part of your rehabilitation?
はい、100年近く続いている国民的な健康体操ですから、効果はバッチリです。
Okay.
先輩も一緒にどうですか？気持ちいいですよ。
Uh, I'll let you know. This whole situation was already uncomfortable at best. There was no telling what would happen if I told the group of girls that I wanted to join them in their workout without warning.
いつでもお待ちしてますからね。
Okay. Hmm. She could wait for me all she wanted, but there was no chance in hell I would show up.
あのところでですね、
Okay. Huh?
先輩のことをお聞きしても良いでしょうか？
Sure. Eh, Why?
えっと、それは、
Akane? My underclassman Akane-chan was yet another was at wait was at yet another lost words.
私が先輩に興味あるからです。
Okay, girl. Interested in me.
そうです。私、先輩に興味ありまくりです。
This was the first time we met, right?
はい。初めてお会いします。
And you're interested in me so far. Uh-huh. Doesn't sound suspicious at all. Do I remind you of someone you know or something?
いえ、そういったこともありません。
Okay, she's got the smugness going on a little bit. And you're still interested in me.
おかしいでしょうか。
Yes, very. It would make sense if I were some outraged hot guy or had an interesting looking face, but for a girl to have such deep interest in a guy she only just met when neither of those were the case, was that even uh probable? Well, sure, I'll answer if I can.
ありがとうございます。それでは早速、
Okay.
先輩のご趣味は何でしょう？
Huh? I can't think of anything specific.
あれ、では、好きな食べ物は何ですか？
I guess I'm the kind of person who will eat anything as long as it tastes good.
では、好きな女性のタイプはどんな方ですか？
Say black hair. Pretty girls with okay, wait, pretty girls with long hair and big breasts. Perfect. Especially black hair. Keep that coat to yourself, well.
なるほど。髪と胸に魅力を感じる。だ。
Why does it sound like she's writing this down? Why are you taking notes? Yeah, why are you taking notes? Okay, so she was writing this down. Why are you taking notes?
いけませんでしたか？
I mean, no, technically no, but I guess it's not a big deal, but avoiding careless comments would be in my best interest. Yeah,
では、気を取り直して、他にはありませんか？
I don't think so. I prefer healthier women. I don't want them to be too skinny. Aside from that, someone who isn't too demanding would be great.
なるほど、なるほど。健康的で優しい子ですね。
Okay, this sounds like a freaking relationship survey or something. Eh, What was this girl planning to do with this information? I couldn't tell what went through the girl's mind.
他には、そうだ。先輩は部屋で一人の時、何をして過ごしてるんですか？
Uh, uh, read, I guess. The question was a little difficult to answer, and was a deliberate subject for a guy my age. I listened to music and well, a lot of things. There was no need to fully disclose everything I did behind closed doors, so I kept things simple. Although my neighbor had found out I was a Maria Bishop fan,
ふむふむ。なるほど。それから、寝るのはいつも何時くらいですか？
I'd say maybe 8, maybe 9, 10 o'clock. Good question. Maybe around midnight?
起きるのは6時くらいですか？
Maybe a little later. I thought about it as I answered. It uh it felt like this girl was interested in me and more like she was assessing me. I get this is reconnaissance. I bet the other bodies told her to look into me. This made sense based on that assumption. An investigation into my hobbies, interests, and the general rhythm of my life. That was what all her questions seemed to be about. maybe I could get gently egging. Wait, maybe I could try gently egging her on. Isn't there anything else you want to know?
他に、そうですね。
Like our senpais, wait, like our senpais that were doing radio commissions with you. For example, did they want to know anything about me?
いえ、先輩からは特に。は、
Uh, wait, whoopsies, somebody got caught.
違いますよ。これはあくまで私が市松先輩に興味があるから聞いているんです。
Uh-huh. You just told on yourself, girl. She sucked at lying and trying to be sneaky. I bet she was put up to this. So I better leave well enough alone. I'm about to eat dinner. Are we about done?
はい。それでは最後に、
Okay.
この寮での生活はどうですか？
Hard to say. I'm not sure yet.
ですよね。まだ入ったばっかりですし。
I'm getting used to it little at a time. I appreciate it if everyone spoke to me as casually as you do, Akane-chan. Just in case I gave her that honest, sincere response. Would you tell everyone that? Would you tell everyone else that for me? Would you tell everyone else that for me? Yeah.
はい、わかりました。
Not that I would hold any. No, not that I would hold out any hope. I mean, uh, they say when you go from living with your parents to living alone, meals are the most intimidating issue or immediate issue. This was the prime example. Our household uh, dinner menu composed of whatever cheap ingredients my mother could find at the grocery store that night. In that moment, it really made me appreciate what I had. Truly, truly, these lackluster meals were weighing on me mentally. I haven't I wasn't used to eating alone, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. I could just eat out, but I could just eat out every meal. Toast, salad, scrambled eggs, and milk. These meals where I could only look forward to nutritions and calories. The sort they would give to prisoners were so lackluster. I mean, prisoners get better food than this probably. They get rice and shit like that, in the morning. It was chipping away like crazy at my mental well-being. Maybe this really was the underlining case of my awful dreams. Ugh, it was past 9 at night. Well, peek didn't spot anyone out in the hallway or foyer. I didn't see Akane-chan, who I've been talking to until earlier, either. She must have gone back to her own room. 11, wait, no, it's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. was lights out at this dorm. It wasn't strictly enforced, but 10 p.m. was the recommended time, and everyone stopped hanging out in the community areas, in the common areas around 9 p.m. That was the strict time for girls in their prime who wanted to have fun, but also I wish the shops would also close at 9 at no at 10 instead. Oh yeah, at 10 instead. Both the wait, both both the convenience store and cafe are closed before 9 o'clock. I couldn't I couldn't ravage together any food. Ugh. It's great that everything was so orderly around here, and they were all early. And they were all the wait, and they were all wait, and that they were all the early to bed, early to rise types who got up at 6 a.m. Each morning to exercise. Uh, this was a total harsh. This was a total harsh psychologically. Ugh, this time of day at school. This time of day at school wasn't the purest negative. Wasn't this a pure negative? Wait, wasn't this wasn't this a pure negative as far as I was concerned? For me, my golden time lay elsewhere. Hungry. Uh, I was starving. Food. Going without lunch was catching up to me now. My burning appetite combined with the lackluster dinner began to run rampant past 9 at night. The convenience store was already closed, but maybe I could try sneaking in and grabbing something. I could even, but I could leave even the money behind. Nah, I better play it safe. If I got caught, then I would just be a commoner or a wild animal. I wouldn't be just a commoner or a wild animal. I'll be a criminal. No choice but to behave myself. Oh, come on, food, food. All I could do was ignore my empty stomach. And close my eyes, ignore my growling stomach, ignore my growling stomach. Ugh, it's no use. I'm gonna lose my mood. Food, food. My stomach's just dying. Give me food. I'm dying over here of my eyes. This psychological fatigue might be worse than I thought. What a pain. There was no satisfying my stomach at this point. So I would have to find a distraction. I rummaged through the cardboard boxes I hadn't yet put away. Hmm. And yet, but this was but but ram but Budman Ramen. Uh, the manufacturer Ocean Company released this limited edition regulated size butt ramen about a year ago. I'm glad I bought it, but saving it for a special occasion. Wait, but I was saving it for a special occasion, and it ended up being getting buried. Ugh, I didn't remember bringing it with me. Oh, perfect. Ramen. Oh, oh, a man's best friend besides the doggos. Uh, the sell wait this wait the sell by date was wait the sell by date I was looking a bit dicey, but silly but silly but silly comments like expiration dates were meaningless in my current predicament. There were a couple noodles here. What were what were a couple noodles good for if you didn't eat them then? Even though it was past its sell by date, which was a waste on its own considering it was a limited edition deal, I didn't care. But there was one problem. How would I get hot water? Oh, no microwave? I didn't have any. Burners and coolers were banned in dorm rooms. Not only was there no communal kitchen, but there was no electric kettle either. Are you kidding me? There was no way for me to prepare hot water. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh, we're gonna starve. To hell with it. Better, just pour water over it. I mean, yeah, and put heat in the microwave. I'm sure, but I'm sure there are those who know this already, but cup noodles are made with water. Yeah, the only issue is the only issue it would get soggy due to the time it would take to absorb the water, but it wouldn't affect the flavor itself. Given the current state of affairs, shoving noodles into my gullet would be at least some form of guaranteed pleasure. It would take 3 minutes, not wait, okay, wait, it would take 3 minutes with hot water. So 15 minutes was probably a safe bet. Was it ready yet? Was it ready yet? Oh my goodness. Oh, who's here? I thought I heard wait, I thought I heard a sudden rampage on my window. My curtains were still closed due to the radio cardiac incident, and I opened them to find okay, who it's gonna be. Okay, I placed my money on on Raina or Sylvie. It's gonna be one of the two. I think it wouldn't surprise me if it's Sylvie, but I mean it probably is gonna be Raina.
もし、
Hello, hi, who are you? Huh? A girl came in through my window. Uh, hi. Uh, are you lost, little girl? Huh?
あなたが市松往路でよろしくて。
Yes. Yeah.
みすぼらしい男ですわね。こんな男のどこを気に入ったのかしら。
Excuse me? After all the snide comments everyone's been making under their breath today, I didn't mind being insulted straight to my face. I mean, I mean, okay, after all the shit we've been through with Ica, I mean, yeah, this ain't nothing new. A foreigner, she was so tiny, she was tiny, but maybe related to Sylvie. I mean, maybe, but this small. I mean, I'm not seeing it.
ちょっとおいでくださいませ。あなたごときには大変恐れ多い方のお誘いですわ。
An awe-inspiring lady seeks your presence. Uh-huh. What are you doing? She tugs my hand. Yo, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, damn. I was going I was going to drop the ramen. Hmm. She kept on tugging, so all I could do was obediently follow after her. Okay, where the fuck are we going? This is We avoided the fences and headed toward the hills at the rear end of the academy. I could see the lake with adjustment to the school building, to the main school building, adjacent, okay, adjacent. Or was it adjacent? Adjacent, yeah, adjacent. It was a field. Oh, it was a field by the shore. Okay,
どうかされまして。
what are we doing out here? Who's waiting for us? No, I remember this place. I remember this place. Oh, excuse me. This was where I once camped and wait. This was once I wait. This was where I once played and camped out at before these grounds eventually turned into a school. It was at the edge of the lake, which was so massive that it produced waves and sounded like an ocean, like the ocean. Uh, I had been here a long time ago. I visited this place countless times and enough to be sick of it. Even so, I never felt that way. Hi, Zoe. Because she was with me.
あら、こっちこっち。
What are you doing out here, girl? And princess outfit too. Oh my, Zoe, this time of night? So is that you? I figured she was involved and found her waiting on the hillside. Uh, what are you doing out here, girl? Does that mean she's with you then?
ええ、ありがとうみんな。オールを呼んできてくれて。い
Okay, Mina? Mina? Is that her name? Mina, right?
え、
Oh, she's so adorable. Look at her. Oh, you can give her little head pats. Oh, well, these two don't look alike though at all. Like fucking at all.
本当なら私が行くところなんだけど、この服でしょ。お忍びには目立ちすぎちゃうかもって思って。
Yeah, you would. Yeah. But it's been a while since you gotten all dressed up. That was the same dress she wore when we first met. Yeah, when we kidnapped her. Yeah, that sort of outfit princesses wore in folk tales. And damn, it looked good on her. Yeah, it did. It sure did, especially the what was underneath.
制服でもよかったのだけど、やっぱり清掃すべきでしょ。
It does.
お茶会を楽しむなら。
Oh my, okay. Go girl. Oh, a tea party. Okay, all right. We added tea party with Sylvie. Oh my. Okay, all right. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna say thank you all for coming. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm gonna all right. I was going to all right. I might do um Saving the Uta on freaking Saturday. So I was gonna do Little Joker, but I did this today instead. I know I feel crazy. Um, but so uh, so that's something. What else? I might probably do Calf Stella on Sunday as well. That's probably what I'm gonna do on Sunday. So that's gonna be something. Um, and Friday, I have no idea. But anyway, that's about it. And thank you for coming, yo. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff, yada yada. And I'll see you all tomorrow.